Hey guys, I am so excited right now because I'm about to take you on a 360-degree spherical camera tour of my apartment. Now listen, this is very, very important. To get the full virtual reality-like effect, you have to, number one, update your YouTube app on your smartphone, and number two, come back and watch this video in the app on your smartphone. If you don't have a smartphone, you can get a similar effect by using these arrows in your Chrome browser, but trust me, if you watch it on your smartphone, this will blow your mind. It's so crazy and so cool. So go ahead and do that right now, update it, and start watching again. Okay, now that you've updated, you should immediately start to get a feel for what's going on here. Move your camera around and you will see that you can look at any part of my apartment. Come with me as I give you a brief overview. Out here's the terrace, here's some decorations, here's some really random decorations that Ashley put up. Over here is like the living room area. Now here's the thing, I'm making this video right now because Ashley's about to move in, so I wanted to give you a last glimpse of my bachelor pad with very few decorations and very few kitchen appliances. So that's what we're looking at today. Here's a picture of Ashley and I at our engagement. I'll come back around here to the kitchen to show you just how there's not a lot going on in the kitchen yet. Like I said, that's kind of Ashley's thing that she loves, kitchenware or whatever. All these things are like kitchen, what do you call them? Wedding gifts. Oh yeah, I can't remember the name of the most important ceremony of my life that's happening in a couple weeks. What is it? It's a wedding, that's right. Alright, I want to take you back into my office. If you watch my vlogs, this is the part that you'll best recognize because it's where I film. Now here's our sort of living room area. This is going to look a lot different once Ashley moves in because we're going to have over here her new couch. She has a much better, what do you call it? I'm so bad at furniture. I don't even know the names of it. Like I want to call it a footstool because that's what I use it for. I think it's called a coffee table. We'll have her entertainment center over here. That'll look a lot better. But really I want to show you my office, right? Because this is the part that you'll recognize from my vlog. So here we are in my office. Right here, this is my, obviously, computer, my desk area, my workstation. This is where I have written my next novel, or my first novel, my next book I'm very excited about. You can see I have these lights here. So when I film a vlog, I sit right over here. So you'll recognize this sort of seating arrangement. Hello YouTube, I'm vlogging, jump cutting, right? You recognize the books around me here. And so when I'm filming, I sit there and I set up my DSLR camera on a tripod right here, shooting into that corner. I take these lights, this light, and this light over here, and I sort of aim it towards myself to get the best possible light. So yeah, so this is my office. This is where the magic happens. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit so you can get like the best possible angle of my bookshelf, because it's probably my proudest accomplishment in the apartment. It's the only really decorating I've done. Let me know. I know that the resolution on a spherical camera isn't real good, but if you see some books in here, I've read most of them, that you want me to do a review about, let me know, because here they all are in glorious virtual reality. Hopefully right now you're like, your head's spinning, you're like, whoa, what is this? This is crazy. I can look at the ceiling. I can look at the floor. The floor has this like black and white carpeting. I know people, it's crazy. The future is now. It's right here. So far today I've been filming you on a tripod to keep the video kind of steady, but I'm going to move to handheld now because I want to show you just how small this spherical camera is. It's kind of amazing the video that's being captured on a device of this size. Here's a bathroom, obviously, but what I want to show you is the mirror. So look around in front of me, and you can see just how tiny this thing is. I mean, look at that. It's like less than the size of my hand. I'm going to turn it, and you can kind of see in the other mirror how narrow it is, too. I mean, it's like, it's crazy, right? Like, that this little device is capturing the whole world around itself. Like, what? I don't know if you could tell, I'm pretty excited about this camera. Alright, now let's move on and go to the bedroom, which is going to look pretty different once I think Ashley moves in and has her decorations, but I thought I'd show it to you the way it looks now in its last moments of bachelorhood. Basically, you can see it's a black and white color scheme based on IKEA furniture, like my dresser here. Over here, I have my blackout curtains. In fact, in my old apartment, I actually had 2 layers of blackout curtains, both super glued to the edge of the window frame to keep out any light whatsoever, which is why Ashley early on in our relationship suspected, and I think secretly still suspects, that I am a vampire, because I love blackout curtains. Here's a mirror. You can see these things all match. They're all the basic, cheapest IKEA line possible, and they're literally all in the same brand. I don't know, whatever, you know IKEA, they have those names. It's like Schweitzen, Vostenwollen. That's what this brand of bed, dresser, nightstand, mirror, and other dresser are. So I got my big dresser here. Oh yeah, this is cool. So over here, I've got all my single shoes. You can see traded with my soulmate Steven for these. Here's a wedding gift, pretty cool. S stands for Sunquist or Samsonite, if you prefer fictitious last names. Over here we've got, this is my reading station. I have my Kindle attached to this pole so I can just read in bed like a boss. And up here on the wall, you might be wondering what this is. This is a really, really cool thing that Ashley and Lisa and her husband Jess made for us in our apartment. It is a mural, obviously, of mountains behind us as we sleep, because who doesn't love mountains? And I particularly love mountains, being a former ski racer. So yeah, this is the bedroom. Let me take you in and show you real quick the walk-in closet, just because, you know, closets are kind of cool looking. Hopefully this will give you a panoramic view of the closet area. Right now, like, my stuff is over on this side of the closet. You can see I'm a big fan of organizing my shirts by color. So we've got the, you know, the whites, the checkers, etc., etc. Over here, this is a sneak peek of something that my groomsmen will be wearing in the wedding. But ultimately, this side of the closet is going to be Ashley's. She has a couple items already in here, but ultimately there'll be girl clothes over here and boy clothes over here. I don't know if you can see right down here. If you look down right there, that is a a bag of single socks, because I think we all know that there's some kind of sock black hole in every dryer in the world where socks disappear and then they have orphans, and then people kindly give me their single socks because then they're free, and thus I have single socks. That would be an interesting, like, novel sci-fi concept, right? Like, what is the parallel dimension in which all the socks are disappearing into? Where is it, and what is it doing? And finally, here in my apartment, you might notice here my meditation cushion. For those of you who watched my mindfulness videos earlier this year, I've gotten a lot of great feedback from you guys about how it's helped you in some way. If so, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll do another series of mindfulness videos. But anyway, when I personally meditate, I sit here on this meditation cushion, just like this. Boom, sit here, take deep breaths, and I just do that and try not to think about stuff. But anyway, let's get back to thinking about stuff and making videos. I'm going to take you outside now, show you some of the coolest parts of our apartment, which are the outdoor spaces. We have this one kind of really small, it's not even a porch, it's kind of a balcony. I mean, it's definitely still cool to have like the outdoor space, but it's only, you can see here about, you know, I look down here, see about a foot or two. But I'm got you on the tripod, so I'm going to extend you out. If you're afraid of heights, this might be scary. Whoa! Look in front of you. It's so far down. Look all around at the apartment complex. Okay. Whew. All right, I know, you're getting dizzy, you're getting scared there. I'll bring you back inside now. Okay, I'm going to show you now our porch, which is a really cool space, but unfortunately, this pigeon moved into it, and at first we were like, this is really cool. We have like a little baby bird, and it made this cute nest out of urban nest materials such as trash and discarded zip ties, and then, you know, this little baby pigeon. It was really cute, and now it's like too big to be cute. It's kind of ugly, but it's not large enough, I guess, to fly away yet. So now it's just this like ugly pooping machine that has ruined our porch. Like, you cannot possibly sit out there because there's so much poop. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so here's the porch out here. You can see we have a really, what used to be a really nice couch, and now it is covered with poo. Let's see if we can see the bird back here. No. Oh, there he is. There is our pigeon friend. Hello, pigeon friend. We love you, but could you please grow wings and fly away and stop pooping everywhere? Please. Please, buddy. Anyway, he's a cool friend for now. Soon enough he'll fly away. We'll clean off all this poop, and we'll start using this porch again. And I'm going to finish up today's tour by showing you the best part of our apartment, which is our outdoor terrace. Now, we are actually lucky enough to live on the rooftop of our building, and that's how we have this space out here. This is going to be a weird spherical camera experience because it's very light in some parts and very dark in other parts. I'm going to bring you out to the light spot. We'll see how the camera can adjust to this lighting, but hopefully you'll have a nice view of the whole experience of our porch. So over here you can see we have a plant that has since died, so it probably needs to be replaced. The best part of this porch is one of Ashley's cousins gave us these lights, these Edison bulbs. You can see they run all along the length of the porch. At night it's beautiful because you can light them up and it's like really cool and hipster-like on the porch. But it's too bright now, so you can't see it during the daytime. Now the porch has this huge space here. We're not sure what to do with it yet. It's awesome, but it's so big. Like, should we have like a bowling alley or like a bocce ball court? Let us know in the comments. Do you have ideas what we should do here? And you can see like a cool view of the courtyard there. And I'll move you guys over here to the other side of the porch so you can get a better view from this side. Now, at nighttime, the sun actually sets over there. You've probably seen on my Instagram account some of my sunset photos. They're almost always taken in that direction. And we have this great bench here, like a full-sized picnic table area, so that when we have company and such, we bring them out here. And we have beautiful nighttime dinners. It's really, really lovely, this outdoor space that we are lucky enough to have in our apartment. So I hope you've enjoyed this 360-degree panoramic experience. Here's the thing, Ashley and I, we love this camera, and we were thinking about trying to film parts of our wedding in this camera, right? So you can have a virtual reality experience, perhaps of our vows, perhaps of Ashley walking down the aisle, maybe of the dancing, the partying at the wedding. I don't know, we think it would be really cool, but let us know if you think it would be really cool. Tell us in the comments what kind of 360-degree videos would you like to see us make for you guys. Alright, thanks for watching. We should hang out sometime in 360-degree spherical camera experiences.